All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have some fun. We get to listen and learn, open their ears, get a tab and a pen. Let's begin. There's that rhyming thing I do all the time, too. Now, 50 years, my goodness. Made a promise when I was 7 years old. Ay, 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 ay. Said I'd help people for 50 years, right? This is my 50th year. Wow, it's over. Goodbye. Well, I got to finish the year up. Got to have some fun. Got to have some fun there. Because what we get to do, let's take out a tab and a pen. Let's write down today's date. Let's focus. Today is March 16th. Here's your problem. I think you have some problems. Maybe I have some solutions for you too. Credit, money, and what? Time. Credit, money, and time. Wow, wow, wow. What does that mean? If I don't have enough credit, don't have the money, have no time. Ay, 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 ay. What am I going to do? Especially if you lost your job. It's okay. What's going to happen with 90% of you? You're going to jack up the wrong card, screw it up, get stuck, can't get any more. See, you don't realize the rules and tools about what I created in the 70s and 80s. Amazing. I got to train Ken Yarborough. It was in the 70s. Kind of fun, late 70s, by the way. And what do we get to do? Set up the credit system. I got to be a consultant for him. In other words, for TRW. TRW was the Reports Wrong, or Thomas Raymer Woolridge, by the way, if you don't know that. Now, in 96, he became a Spirit. Fantastic. Wow. We get to play the game to win. So I'd like to change your life if you allow me to today. So let's understand. Tab and pen time. What are we going to do? We're going to begin. On the screen, you're going to see the Godfather credit. Why'd they give me a silly name? I built 60 billion of credit for my clients and myself over the last 50 years. I've actually incorporated from presidents in the United States of America, 3 of those. Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers and Angels, too. Do you know really weird? It's really weird. I'm the largest registered agent in the world. I've sold more corporations than anybody on this planet. And the bottom line is half of you just found out me now. I've been in line or based online for basically 50 years, if not in person, online, having some fun. So guess what? If you'd like me to build you $1 million of credit, just let me know, okay? I'd like to build you $1 million of credit, okay? We might have to get about 20 of these. We learn to play, probably 10 of these. Depends what limit they give us as a paid overtime limit. See, as we play the game, it's a game to me. Why? I set up to winning the game of business right here. I was 16 when I put it out there in the market. Simple. I was showing people what needed to be done because I already had $1 million in the bank. We get to play the game to win. What do? Well, I got to do this. Educational content only, not legal, tax, or professional financial advice. Results may vary. Depends what you put into it. But it is. So let's focus on this. This made me look mean. Ay, ay, ay. I guess, Nick wanted me to look mean. Ay, ay. I looked at my fight face when I was kickboxing, maybe. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's look at these 3. Okay. Tony and I had problems years ago. Why? Because Guffey Ranker said, I want to help poor people. And I said, I want to help everybody. That's simple. And Tony had some problems as well because he used for the blueprint of success and owned the rights to that. So we had to go, yeah. Tony took care of that. Then we got Kiyosaki. Wow, wow, wow. Rich dad, poor dad. How about stupid dad, dumb dad? What do I got? It's the same crap. He's been peddling it for years. He didn't know the right to it anyway. Did you know in this book when I was 15, I wrote Cash Flow Fee for Time? We had our attorney cite him too. What are you going to do? And granted there, guess what? He bought my books years ago. He did the opposite of what I do. But in the beginning, I think it was a Ponzi. Then he made it work with his partner. I don't know. So be careful, please. The original coach, well, I've been coaching the coach's coach for years. Russ Dolphy, Carlton Chiefs, Dave Delgado. I got to coach the people who become coaches to help you. Maybe we'll play. Maybe you'll pay attention today. I hope you do that too. See, there's me in 1981. That's the highest kick on the planet at the time. It's only 13 feet. See, 2 feet, I could just jump up and kick up the light. Bingo. I like kind of like a spring. It was kind of fun. But the reality is I had the fastest kick and highest kick as well. So we play. See, I like goodies. You like goodies? See, goodies to me are cars, Lamborghinis, and Ferraris because I got born in a taxi. I got used to abuse as a kid. And I just want to prove the real world wrong. I was so pissed off that my parents put me in a trash can. I want to prove them wrong. Is that okay? So I read every book I could again and again and again. I think I've been studying a lot since I could walk, but I also have a couple of problems. I rhyme all the time. It's embarrassing. Got used to that. I got an IQ off the chart. I write with both hands talking at the same time. And I stutter once in a while too. If you can put over that, I can rebuild you. Simple. How about this? You like mansions? That's my U-Dock in Huntington Harbor. The largest U-Dock I put my yacht in the backyard. The yacht was in the backyard. Where you park yours? Where you park your yacht? Show me, please. Show me. Sometimes show me state. I think half the people in this world are freaking lazy. And I think 22% on TikTok are full of crap, bunch of circus clowns. That's just my opinion. Take a picture. Here's your future. Your future's right there, right there. Take a picture, right there, right there. So what happens is this. This is a Reynolds auto income. Do you know I created auto income in 1987? Do you know I created the Puppet Master Club 45 years ago? And I have rich and famous people in it all the time, and presidents, and Lakers, and Clippers, and Dodgers, and Angels too, and people like you. Let's play. You're going to learn that today. There's your future. There's what you didn't do. This is exactly what you should have followed through on everything, but you didn't do that. I don't know why. Why? But again, we're going to talk about that. Get through that process. Now, rags to riches. Everybody's got a story. When I was a kid, nobody gave a crap. To this day, does anybody give a crap? See, we have to understand the world is kind of nuts. The world, what it is, and tax and all this crazy crap. And the military, we got to pray for them because all the crazy stuff that's going to happen in the world today. But at the end of the day, as we pray for other people, we have to think about ourselves. We have to think about the line of defense. We got to think about God, family, money. God, family, money. So let's write down God, family, money. Simple. That's how I live my life. Simple. Now, when I was 7 years old, I was in a bike accident. I was crippled for life. But you know what she said? She says, you little boy, you're crippled for life. You got to go pee-pee. Ring the bell. I'll take you pee-pee. That was their maid, by the way. All these crappy people, these crappy people. Well, I rang the bell. She didn't show up. So I dragged myself off that couch and I dragged myself to the pee-pee. You see, I was told I was crippled for life. I bruised my spine. You'll never be again. On the way to the pee-pee, I begged God, I begged Jesus Christ, could I walk? Could I walk? Please, please, please. After going pee-pee, I went and walked back to the couch. They all freaked out. What? See, God answers prayers. That's what happened. I made a promise. If God would allow me to walk again, I'd help people for the first 50 years of my life. That's what I've done my whole life, 50 years. So if you pay attention, I can change your life. If not, just go away. It's simple. I don't do this for you. I do it because I made a promise. And I'm keeping my promise. This is my last year. 50 years helping people like you. Fun stuff. Fighting through the pain. My goodness. Oh, easy? First coma. I got to go into coma. I got to be what? Crippled and got to walk again? You fall up, get up back again and again. See, being a Christian's a way of life, not a moment at a time. I wrote that too. What do we get to do? We get to play the game. See, the game with me is very simple. There's my yacht. There's my backyard. Wow, where do you park yours again? July 4th, 2009. We took the yacht out of the group of people. What happened? I get to go in a coma the next day and die at 5:41. Son of a biscuit. What's going to happen? My tax attorney tricks my wife to sign a POA, power of attorney. That kind of sucks. There I am in the coma. There's the yacht. There's the backyard. All kinds of goodies. You know why? It was worth $3.7 billion in structure. Why not? That son of a biscuit stole my goodies. That's not nice, is it? I had to rebuild myself again and again. See, I think I'm God's example because every time I go knocked down, I got to show the world what I do. Because I've been helping people like you every day. We get to play. I like goodies. You like goodies? You see, when I bought my first Lamborghini from the auction, I was just a kid. It was fun. Meditation. So understand something today. It's very simple. Okay. Being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment of time. You know what my other website is? Jesus is not a drive-through. You know how many people think Jesus is a drive-through? It's ridiculous. You got to learn the way of life, not just a moment of time. But as a little boy, you know what happened? There was, hey, you little boy, always good. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, get out of my way. You leave me alone. That's what I get to do. So let's focus on you today. We're going to talk about repackaging your life, rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. We're going to find out when they sue the husband, they sue the wife. They sue the wife, sue the husband. See, your problem is, what happens to you? You haven't planned the problem. I don't understand. Why didn't you plan the problem when you lost your job? Why did you jack up your credit and get stuck and screw it up? I don't understand. So if we focus today, it's God, family, and money. Whatever you believe in, that's up to you. I just live my life the way I live my life. But I created my first million at 15. All right. First billion at 21 and a half years old. Heck yeah. But it's not mine. I realized a long time ago, I don't want any money. Every time I had money, they want to take it away. These lousy people kept taking my money almost every day. I don't like that. So I've been promising, and I kept my promise. I'm online twice a day, Monday through Friday. Before, it's always been about 6 days a week. Okay, Monday through Friday and all day Saturday. Do you realize that for 50 years, I've had 6 classes every damn Saturday, and you didn't show up. You're fired. You didn't show up. You're flunked. This is your problem. Knowledge is power. But most people say they're full of crap, in my opinion. So if you want to play my way, you're going to listen, learn, you write it down, and you're going to follow through. I think I'm really God's example. Why did I get shot 3 times? Why did I get knifed 6 times? Why was I born in a taxi? Why was I basically used and abused as a kid? It sucks. Where's my mommy and daddy? I got gypped. Well, what can I say? I can feel sorry for myself or use that as an example. What I did is I used it for one reason, to piss me off. I knew if I was pissed off, I would study as much as I could. See, I wanted it bad enough. Your problem is your procrastination. You're procrastinating. You put it off till tomorrow. No, tomorrow never comes. No, tomorrow never comes. Why do you do that? Why do you piss away $50 every other day? $700 to $1,000 a month, and you go, ooh, let me think about it. It's like when you go to the car dealership, honey, leave the checkbook in the glove box. We're not going to buy. We're looking today. Oh, yeah. Then you screw it all up. Honey, go get the checkbook. Then you answer the damn question. What payment can you afford? It's like, shut up. They made up car dealerships, made up this Isaac Egg report to screw you over. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. You see, what you did is you gave them permission to run, you created it. And the cars are marked up 60% anyway, because you know they're crooks anyway. But you put up with it. Good for you. Because you don't know how to play. Winning the game of business? Hi. By the way, I wrote it when I was 15 years old. Just for the hell of it. I was explaining how I did things for myself. Is that okay? Can you follow through today? I'll bet you I can challenge every one of you. If you had the guts in 12 months, you would be a millionaire corporation. But most of you, sorry. All right? You're not going to go get it because your problem is, it's about it. Only 20% of you have the guts to do it. The rest of you are a bunch of weenies. Did I say that? Weenies. Have the guts to go get it. Oh, you got an LLC? Fantastic. You got 5 of those too? Ooh, goody. You got, oh, I love this. You watch TikTok. You watch all these other things. I got 5 LLCs. Circus clowns. Let's see. The FNICN, right here, last week, announced under the Department of Treasury Financial Crimes Investment Network, they're going to come get you. See, you got an LLC in Wyoming. Good for you. They're going to get you. It's only a fine of $250,000 to 5 years in prison. Go get you. See, your problem, you keep listening to the circus clowns. All right? I don't get it. Why would you listen to a bunch of ding-dongs? Maybe you want to be a ding-dong yourself. Okay, ding-dong, ding-dong. There you go. We can play the game to win. What do you think? What if you could listen, learn, pay attention, and get off your assets and go get it? But the bottom line is you have to do something. You have to learn to play with Ray. Wouldn't that be fun to play with Ray? Ray Reynolds, the Godfather credit. Where the hell have you been? Congratulations. You finally found where you're going to learn to play the game to win. It's about damn time. Oh, well. What are we going to do? Okay. Let's see. I wrote this when I was 15. I had my first Lamborghini at 14 and a half. Not possible. Hell, I've been driving since I was 12. I had a beard at 12 years old. They couldn't figure out my age. To pick up the Lamborghini, I lied. I'm a liar. I borrowed someone's birth certificate. It made me 5 years older than I was. Wow. 12, I was what? 17. Ooh, I like that. See, your problem is you basically hear the word no and you put up with it. I heard no and I said, okay, thank you. Goodbye. No doesn't mean no. It means, sorry, back when I was a kid, no mean to me it was they're just stupid. That's what I was thinking. They're just stupid. Did you know I created division process in 85, 86? It changed the world for me, but you haven't paid attention to that anyway. So what are you going to do today? Hey, how about this? All right. I created the blueprint of success. So my attorneys had to go get Tony Robbins and say, you can't use it anymore. It belongs to Ray Reynolds, the Godfather credit. No, I like his motivations. That's about it. All right. Walking on coal? No. Your sexual harassment lawsuits? No. But if we play the right way, we get to play my way for a while. See, here's the thing. Here's the Millionaires Founders Kit. So let's understand every Tuesday, Orange County, every Wednesday, Bonaventure, every Thursday, Ontario, and every Saturday in Long Beach. I got the award for being the second largest advertiser, for 32 years in California. Would you like to play with the guy that created $60 billion for his clients and himself? Maybe you want to play and turn these suckers up today. But if not, just go away. Simple. Learn, go for it. Go get it, or go away. We're going to teach how to play. Now, if you want a copy of that, I sold that for $5,000 a set. That's okay. 5,000 a set. I had one of the number info commercials in the world. When Pam was done filming the one basically at the Marriott in Dana Point, she says, "Cut, we're done." I said, "Wait, there's more." They've been saying that ever since then. And it's fun. If you want to play, get a copy of that today. Take a picture, scan it. Well, you don't want it? See, you'll piss away $700 a month in crap, but you want to invest yourself in the 1,000 rules and tools that would change your life starting today. See, there's a problem. Procrastinator. That's all you are. Some of you, not all of you. Now, if you want a corporation, it's free. I've been giving away for 50 years. Some attorneys wrote some bad things about me years ago because they didn't like the fact that I gave them for free. They charged $5,000 and didn't teach diddly squat. And you probably paid it too. Congratulations for pissing away money. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Scan the damn thing. It's basically going to give you it for free. It'll give it to the website. There you go. So if you want to play, let's learn to play my way because your way sucks. Would you like a mouse pad? I send those all the time too. Remember that picture you took? That's a mouse pad, by the way. Did you know they come in blue now and come in white too? What color would you like? I'll pay for the whole damn thing for you. See, I believe if I can get you to listen and learn and follow through, you can change your life starting today. But if not, that's okay. Because why? You're going to keep doing the same thing you've been doing your whole life. Rerun, 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 rerun. You do the same damn thing all the time. You expect something different. It makes no sense. You had the same rerun yesterday, the day before. What did you do? Ooh, it's about it. There it is. It's the book for winning what? Starting I write for the kids. So I wrote this for the kids and dedicated to my attorney and friend and professor, Harold Stokes, who passed away. This is the rules and tools you used to learn a long time ago in school, but they don't teach it to you. They want you to be dummy-proof. See, the world doesn't want you to know how to play the game. They want you to be a dummy. That's what happens all the time. Sorry, because you've been dummy ever since when? What? Hey, it's rules and tools. Why don't you get a free copy? Why don't you give it to everybody in your life? Simple. It's in my website. Go to the website and download it for free. Simple. I like free. You see, I haven't had a paycheck for 40 years. Why the hell would I want one of those? Why would I want a paycheck? Well, I'm not going to get a paycheck. I don't want a paycheck. I get everything I want. Hell, you don't need a paycheck when you have it all. But you need a paycheck. Go get your paycheck. Don't worry. The IRS gets their cut before you get your cut. So you get your paycheck, they get their cut before you get your money. And everything you touch is tax, and probate till you're gone. So guess what we get to do? We get to play. It's a free download, usually on TikTok, but I'm not on there today. Do you know I'm not on TikTok today? I've been on there for 16 weeks. All right, 16 weeks having fun. Got 60,000 followers plus. That was fun too. But I had a problem. My problem was a rock. This rock. Son of a bitch. Some jerk threw it through my window at the office. Then we have these ding-dongs. Don't you know to take your camera home? Yeah, every studio does that. Every TV station, they take their camera home. Here's a building that hasn't been broken in for over 10 plus years. We got security everywhere. Just take it home. That's a dumb comment because we've never had the problem. We have insurance and goodies too. But you know, I asked people to help me. And what did they do? All right, Brandy and Chris wanted to have this GoFundMe thing. I go, no one's going to give you money. They don't give a damn. All they care about is give a damn to themselves. What happened at the end of the day? Yeah, a couple of people gave a couple bucks. But we lost $20,000 of goodies. Now, the Federal Trade Commission says credit repair is a fraud. A fraud? So you're going to hire them. Good for you. Be ripped off some more. Hey, most of the thing you have ever done in your life, you paid people money, you've been ripped off and screwed over. Every one of you, come on. You are an attorney. By the time he basically takes all the retainer, you just want to settle the case and run away. So what happens? When I helped set up the system in the 70s, what did I get to do? Oh, this card, fluctuation rule and tool. That's what I did. And that's what it is. I wrote my first book for the credit. It was simple. Prove it or remove it. That's what I called it. Isn't that fun? The Credit Repair Act, hell, is the AB 10. Do you know who wrote the AB 10? Do you know who wrote that? I did. You might want to pay attention. That's up to you. You get to play my way for a while because you're going to pay attention, I hope, today. What do you get to do? Wow. Winning the credit game? Hell yeah. Why? It's simple. You know, Ken Yarborough, when we wrote the book in 87, I thought he wanted to lie just a little bit. So the bottom line is it scared me, actually concerned me. I didn't want to lie like a rug. We wrote, at the new credit file. file segregation, like we basically learned in witness protection, helping them too. Wow, wow, wow. What do we get to do? Let's have people get a new file, rip off their creditors. Hell no. So I actually put it on the shelf. Isn't that terrible of me? I didn't want to put it out there. He called it file segregation. You know what's really weird in the back of the books? We put me at the highest kick on the planet because I kick ass heads. Oh, how about the car? How about the boat? How about the yacht? Hell, why not? See, your problem is you. Your whole problem has been used the whole time. Then I made a red book. Here's a red book. Same things on the back. Oh, good. Then I made it basically what? A chess game. I became a chess master at 13 and a half years old. Nobody would play with me. Why not? Hell, why not? When you look in the book called Winning the Credit Game, it's pretty simple. Maybe look at basically inside, you'll see some of my Lamborghinis. I had 21 cars in my car collection. Hell, why not? Wouldn't you? Why not? Bum, 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 bum. It's fun. See, I was bored. What do you do when you're bored? You buy Lamborghinis or Ferraris, you buy a bunch of goodies and some mansions, just have some fun. Mansions. Isn't that fun? But I'm not dumb enough to put something on my name. I've never been that dumb so far. I don't follow dumb either. Because when you put something in your name, you're going to have it taken away. You're a duck and a sheep. Quack, quack, quack. Bah. That's what you do. Isn't that terrible? Take a damn picture. Get it for free. Send it to everybody you know. Why not? These books are $50 or basically $25 unless you do it through me, and it's free. It's in the link tree when you're on TikTok. That's not today, but that'll be tomorrow morning, hopefully too. What do we get to do? We get to play and win the game. Debt crisis intervention. Hell, I wrote that too. Did you know that? You know what's really weird? All right, the credit bureaus, all right, basically TRW, Experian, TransUnion, they had this company called Consumer Credit Counseling. Did you know that was one of my companies too? I've been around a damn long time. Maybe today you can listen and learn. If not, then just go away. It's simple. Get off your assets and go get it. There's no excuse anymore. You met me. I like this. You know what? Take a picture. Would you like a copy of the Fair Debt Collections Practice? It's right there. It's up to you. You got the ability to change your life if you want to. But if you go back to the same rerun you've been doing your whole damn life, enjoy it. It sucks. That's all I say. It sucks. Okay. So because we don't have a link tree here till tomorrow morning because it's not working, because what do we have today? Is the link tree still working on TikTok today? It does. Wow, it works just because I got spanked. Woo! I said I was helping the kids. Can you imagine? I'm in the 6th grade, okay? 6th grade. Okay, the teacher doesn't like me because I'm highly intelligent. I'm right with both hands at the same time, and she doesn't like that. She puts me in the special class. She called it the retarded class. The retarded class. That's what she did. So what did I do? I get to go to the restroom, no problem. There's 2 bullies beating up a retarded kid. I took care of the bullies because I've been in martial arts since I was 4 years old, being a damn janitor. I went to the principal's office. I thought, you're going to kick me out of school. I'm sorry. I just had to help the kid. I'm just a kid myself. I'm in the 6th grade. He shook my hand and said, thank you. He said, thank you. Son of a bitch, kid. Every kid played with me. This is the school on Torrance. Torrance Watts and all the good areas. Oh, yeah. Simple. You know what I did? I helped, and every kid came to me at the end of every recess, every time they played with me, because every bully kept to challenge me. I like challenges. It was fun. I'm better at that than this, by the way, and I'm great at this. We could play and win. You know what? At the end of the year, the governor, Mr. Brown, he was on stage with the principal and the teachers, said, Mr. Ray Reynolds, would you come up stage, please? So to walk in, where's your parents? I don't know, Mommy and Daddy. Who the hell are you talking about? I never had one of those. Oh, I didn't know. Sorry. Don't be sorry. They're just shitheads. Simple. So what did I do? I got this award from the governor of California and teachers for protecting the kids. Lucky I'd stayed after school that day. Why? If you look on Torrance Boulevard, Gigi and Y, they came and tied everybody up and killed them and cut their throats. All right? Yeah. I would have been dead if I went to work that day. I stayed after school because it was graduation. I got a plaque. What do we get to do? Thank God every minute of the day, because I've been to hell and back and again. But you, what do? That's about it. I said on Saturday morning, talking about that story, I helped the retarded kids. All right, I got this thing from TikTok. It's a video. I said the word retarded. I didn't say, they said I was retarded. Hell. So I got to find a new word. What do you think I should do? Special kid? They're kids. Oh, well. So I've been spanked. Wow. So guess what? If you want some goodies, take a picture, call the office, 800-254-9506. Go to the link tree. It still works. It's out here. It does. We get to play and have fun with me. See, at the end of the day, if you don't play with me today, good luck. Your life will not change because you're so busy screwing it up. I even have 67 books so far. I've written 67 books so far. Having fun. You want to play? It's pretty simple. My next book we're working on is called Always Good. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. You see, it's kind of fun helping people most of the time. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass. Like now, because I'm not on TikTok. Ooh, boo-hoo. Well, the circus clowns go to TikTok, so there's more, I think than YouTube. So YouTube, that stutter thing. Stop it. Knowledge is what brings the pain home. Your lack of knowledge. How many times have you said, "Hey, I wish I'd have known that before. Wish I'd known that before." You say that after me to me today too, time after time. What did you do? Fantastic. You know what happened to you? It's simple. You sit at the kitchen table with your friends and family. When you said, "Honey, we're going to start a business today. We're going to jack up our carts, drop our score, get stuck. Hell, can't get any more at Hawker House too. Be stupid." You did it. Yeah. Congratulations on being stupid. You're not stupid. You're doing stupid. If you ever pay your cards up every month, that's called stupid. You won't get a $50,000 Avenger card. It's my card. My card? $50,000? Hell, why not? See, your problem is I set up the system. I'm old school, current school, and future school. I got a couple of clients out there, ding-dongs, doing blah, 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 think they're coaches. I don't think so. But maybe they can learn a couple of things or two. Gene Ryan, and no problem. Grant's a client too from the past too, but he learned how to get money from people. He helps the rich people. Why don't you help everybody? Instead, you like to put them down. You're not making $400,000 a year. You're a loser. You're not even a man. The old days we'd spin kick him in the face. I can say that here. I can't say it anywhere else. Okay. Sorry, that's what I feel. Why would somebody put someone down when they can help them? He doesn't want to help besides himself. I'm rich. Look at me. I got a clown and I got a yacht. And what do I got? I got an airplane too. Talk about your crap. Never bring the pain home. Stop bringing the pain home. Got it? When I did Repackage in America, I thought it was a great name to repackage everybody. Repackage America, even on the books and products that we did for the info commercial and all the things. I won an award being the second largest advertiser in California. I went on stage and they said, "Do you make boxes?" I won an award for being the second largest advertiser in California. I make boxes? Hell no. From that day forward, I said, I got a name after me. They're asking about me anyway. Well, what happened? Simple. I became Ray Reynolds, the godfather of credit, and Ray Reynolds University, Ray Reynolds Credit Financial Services too. We play my way. See, I think your way sucks. Sorry. Now, if you don't have an irrevocable trust, take a picture. You need that. It's right there. It's only a couple $100. Well, you're going to spend an attorney. You're going to listen to Howdy Doody. You need to sell your car to the trust because I'm an idiot because I've been bankrupt 16 times. And I get to tell everybody what to do and they believe me because they wear a stupid hat. That's Howdy Doody for you. Don't you ever sell that damn car to an irrevocable trust. That's called stupid. They sue the irrevocable trust holds all your assets. You're not stupid, are you? Listen to circus clowns happens all the time. Stop it. Son of a biscuit. No. Car needs to be registered to a division of a corporation. Division of a corporation. And you don't know what the hell I'm talking about because you haven't paid attention. Here's your rerun again and again. Good luck with that. So guess what? We're going to write some down. You ready? Come on. I need you to write it down. You ready? Come on. Hey, Bill, George, Susie, and Mary, too. We're going to play on the board. We're going to write down today. We're going to write down SS5 because you got one. See, the bottom line is very simple. The SS5 form the IRS has on file on you. Every one of us have one. They got an SS5 on us. Yeah, isn't that fun? What's that, Ray? Do you know what stupid is? It's someone who doesn't understand how to play and win the game. I think they're falling stupid. They're not stupid, but they're playing stupid. It's ridiculous. If the IRS has a form on file with you and me, how'd you get it? That's how I did my studies as well. Mommy filled it out for you. After Nixon took the gold standard out too, well, I had to do mine at 14.5. This form gets you. They got you. Isn't that fun? Why? They got you. It's simple. The SS5 form equals SSN. Congratulations for you not understanding again and again and again. See, the reality is your lack of knowledge is our stupidity. We're not stupid. You just follow stupid. Your lack of knowledge is your stupidity. Sorry, just what it is. I think you might want to play my way because your way sucks. So what do? Equals 1040 tax return. Woo, isn't that fun? Let's pretend you're going to do exactly what I tell you to do, because if you become one of my clients, you will, because I said so. You're not allowed to think. The more you think, the more you screw it up. Sorry, I believe that's true. Do you need a paycheck that is $64.20, or do you need $10,000? I didn't ask what you want, I asked what you need. I need you to do a couple things right now, okay? I like it. You're drawing what I draw, right? I mean, here's your wife, gentlemen. They're watching you do nothing besides sit there picking your nose. That's all you're doing. Write what I write. Here's the man. I started a business and it failed. I've tried 4 times, and my wife's looking at me. Honey, is this one going to work? He's going, oh, shit, of course it is. Marriage ends up divorce 47% of the time because you started a business. Goody for you. And when you got sued, they sue her, and they say, yeah, you're on the couch. Maybe someday you'll listen and you'll learn. I pray to God that's today. I pray to God it's today. You have a choice. Listen, learn, do what you're told to do, or basically go back to your damn rerun. Your rerun, what you've been having your whole life. It's okay. You go, I'm part Cherry Indian, so I go, simple. Why not? See, your problem, I believe, is you. I believe your lack of knowledge is your stupidity. You're not stupid. I just think you do stupid. Okay. So here we got IRS doing what? Tax balancing. Then you got some ding dong named Grant, who's basically a circus clown, blah, 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 blah. What do we do? How do we get any money back on my tax return, Ray? What are we going to do? My way. Okay. We're going to have a house. We're going to realize for 24 years, all right, it's all interest. Isn't that fun? How do we get money back? Let's see. If I have a house payment and I filed my tax return, they took my money out of my check. You got a paycheck? They took your money before you got the leftovers? You son of a biscuit. They took money from your check before you got your check. You got the leftover. Congratulations. Isn't that fun? And everything you touch is tax, improving when you're dead. See, your problem is still you. Told you. So what happens? The house payment offsets your taxes. I bet you can recycle your money. Listen to the word recycle. I can recycle money because they tax me right here. My house payment offsets the taxes, so I can get my money back on my tax return because I have a house payment. Maybe you'll figure that out. Wow, golly. Now what happens? Here's you. Now, if you're a man and your wife divorces you, you're a husband. You're no longer a husband. No, you're a husband, actually. A husband's a husband. That's what it is, ladies. Come on. You became one. Goody for you. Isn't that fun? I wrote a show for Fox years ago called Divorce Panel. They bought it and put it on the show because they didn't want any competition with what they were doing at the time. Wasn't that fun? So guess what you get to do? My way, my way. Your way sucks. Your way sucks. Okay. Here are 3 divisions of me. Could you write down division of me, please, please, please do that. Please, please, please. Division of me. Division of me. Come on. I want you to write a division of me. See, when you wrote the word me, it means you. Got it so far? See, we get to reverse the word for you. That's simple. I want you to play my way because your way sucks. Sorry to say, but it's true. Now understand. This is our line of defense. Don't tell anybody because you haven't paid attention to the whole diamond division process in 85, 86. Peekaboo! Wake up. Husbands and wives, you never buy anything joint because that's called stupid. I bought a house with my spouse. Oh, goody. You lose house. What do? He reported the IRS as a 1099-C. Now you both have shitty credit and what you have. Simple. The IRS problem too. This is the dumbest thing I ever watched people do every day. Woo! I don't get it. I don't understand. You see, if we did this correctly my way, instead of the SS5 being a duck and a sheep, we're going to look at the SS4 form. Why? It allows us, and it says entity, individual person, and it says, all right, employer. Wow. Now we got to go over here. You're going to say, I have an LLC, right? Fantastic. There are 9 kinds. Tell me what you have. Well, I got an LLP, right? Goody for you. Isn't this fun? Oh, I got a C Corp. Fantastic. I got an S Corp. Fantastic. Again, I have a nonprofit, and then I have a PC, professional corporation. Wow. These are the 6 kind of corporations you can pick. Did you know when they sue the LLC or the C Corp or S Corp, they sue you? Did you know you're the duck and sheep? Wow, isn't that true? You're going to listen to a bunch of ding-dongs. The LLC protects you. When they file bankruptcy, it protects you. You sign for the building, the car, and the credit card. Who is it protect now? Please tell me the truth. When they bankrupt an LLC, you bankrupt you. You're a duck and a sheep. Sorry to say, but it's true. Isn't that terrible? So if I had 3 houses and one slipped and fell, what are you going to do? Ah! And the LLC, all these pieces here, if you're lucky, they'd have a spear in Transfer and Equifax. Here's the problem. 98% of you don't even know what a spear in Transfer and Equifax business report is under tax ID. You have no idea what the hell you're doing anyway. Good luck with that. 98% of you. It sucks. Well, basically, we look at 1987. I created the dashboard that allows cash cards under tax ID. Woo, isn't that fun? Now I have another thing over here. 1984, I created a division process. Son of a biscuit. Wow, what can we do? Maybe we can pay attention starting today. Isn't that fun? Now draw a box right there. See, what our goal is to understand connecting the dots. Can you write down connecting the dots? Can you write down connecting the dots, please? The SS5 form's right there. There you, a duck and a sheep. Wow, quack. There's the SS4 form. Look at it, come on. Employer, entity, individual person. Are you a person? Are you really a person? Ow, that hurts, right? So I must be a person of flesh. Wow. Person of law, person of flesh, what is that? It says entity. Entity. I don't have an entity if it's an LLC, C Corp, what am I going to do? Well, if I create the word entity, and I look at this, and I look at a division, I invented division process in 84. Isn't that fun? I actually did that. Isn't that great? It's in my books for 45 years. So write down division process. Your problem is you. There's 5, there's 6, there's 7, there's 8, there's 9. Okay. See, numbers never lie, only people lie. That's the goal of what happens. Numbers never lie, only people lie. What do we get to do? Let's do this. Why don't we put the M in the box? It's a management company. See, what you did for your LLC, you named it after you, called dumb number 1. You named what it does, dumb number 2, and you actually did business, dumb number 3. You're a triple dum-dum, and good for you. That's right. They want you to have 5 LLCs. If you're the officer of every LLC, and it files bankruptcy, I'm the trustee. I might be an attorney. I might be an forensic accountant. I'm going to say, you got compensation. Oh, I'm going to tear it apart. I'm going to try to pierce your veil and come get you. Oh, you have an LLC in Wyoming and you're in Texas? Oh, they get to audit that too. They get to play with you some more. So maybe you want division process. Maybe. What do we have to do? Let's think about this today. It's very simple. If I had a house in a division, I'm creating a line of defense. A line of defense. See, the corporation or LLC, what do we have today, is very simple. They're going to have your name on it. You're on the bank account. You signed for all the goodies. Oh, goody. Now, I had my Shakey's pizza. Okay, Shakey's. I had my basically 31 flavor ice cream. I had my donut store. That was good. I had my Subway sandwiches. Wasn't that fun? And guess what we get to do? I had my apartment complexes too. So I could actually create the line of defense. So if I have 9 divisions, right here, 9 divisions. Let's write down number 9. That's okay. 999 right there. Wow, and I have 9 locations. See, it's a numbers game. So if I have 3, that's 30,000 a month income. If you do it right, that's basically 300,000 of credit. If I have 6, no, 6 over here, I'm sorry. All right, that's going to be $600,000 of credit, and that's 60,000 of income. If I have 9, that's $900,000 of credit, and that's basically $100,000 a month because it's fun. See, numbers don't lie, only people lie. Wow. Maybe today we can win to play a little bit better. What do you think? If we play, we get to win the game. Okay. How about the SS4? Look, come on, dissect it. By the way, it's in the link tree. It's in the link tree. I put every form there so you don't have to look for it. I want you to learn how to play my way because your way sucks. Isn't that terrible for me to say? SSN is SS4, 1040 tax return. Ay. So the SS5 form created what? SSN and 1040. So the SS4 EIN, TIN. It's the same damn thing. Okay. Tax ID. How many names you want to do it to confuse everybody? They do it on purpose. Isn't that fun? They want to confuse you because why? Then you get to listen to a bunch of circus clowns. Isn't that fun? Up, up, and away. Superman today and bankrupt tomorrow. We get to play the game. Let's think. If you had an LLC, eventually I'm going to tell you to do one thing. Because they're going to say you had that 15%, 15.3 unemployment tax. You pull the draw. No, we're going to take this and make it an S corporation because I said so. But then they want regional compensation here. Oh, goody. Over here, you're going to make a paycheck that breaks even and your house payment gives your money back and you break even. Isn't that terrible? Isn't that terrible? We're going to play my way. The C Corp will do the same thing to be an S. Because S stands for stupid and smart. Stupid when you do it when you don't make any money. Smart when you did it because you made some money. And you don't have to pay tax up to $3 to $5 million anyway. We played. What amazing would you do? Come on, you all have LLCs and C Corps now. You have. Have you done any better in the last 5 years? Or you're doing the rerun? You're doing the same crap for the last 5 years, period. You're stealing from your family. You made yourself a duck and a sheep. And if you're married, basically half of you have got a problem with your marriage because you kept stealing the money. And she won't give you any honey. You're on the couch. Doesn't that suck? It's true. Isn't that terrible? Telling the truth didn't hurt. So I said at the dashboard, here it is. Here it's coming, 1987. In 1987, I said at the dashboard, allowed tax ID. And it allowed basically for every division, a tax ID to play and have a line of defense. Isn't that fun? It's in 1987, by the way. We played my way for a while. Now I got the award. Very simple. They gave me an award, simple, because I created the 29% rule. I did that. I got the award, not you, not Grant, not, oh, even Ryan too, blah, blah, blah. I don't like someone who shows that, a gold card for $950,000, which is false because they took it away from him 3 years ago. You cannot use these cards, but for $25,000, period. Every $25,000, they put you in a financial review. If your score drops, they close the account. You can't lie to people. You can't be that dumb, are you? You're not dumb. You follow dumb all the time. We're going to play the right way, my way, because your way sucks. 29% rule, that's green. 30 is yellow, 50 is red. Oh, we get to play the game and win? Oh, I like to win. I like to win games, don't you? What do? Every card fluctuates. Let's just mean what it means. All cards have what's called utilization. I wrote the rules in the late 70s and 80s. So all cards need a sticky. This is the $10,000 card. I got a sticky. Why? If I put $2,100 on it, that's simple. I'm okay. If I say 3,000, I'm in the yellow. 5,000, I'm in the red. Then my score is crap. Like most of you. Sorry. Your utilization is what kills your score. We're going to teach you how to play my way a little bit. Is that okay? See, the only cards that do not fluctuate that have utilization problems are gold and platinum cards. So I don't want you to jack these suckers up. That's simple. They're going to give you 10,000 points. It's $60 every 10,000 points. They pay for themselves. You get the lounge. You get to fly free class, first class. Whee! But don't jack the cards up. Use these for emergency. Oh, I lost my job. I can max those out to $100,000 if I know what I'm doing. And what I would do, I don't have to bring the pain home like you. You dropped your score, can't get any more. Doesn't that suck? So let's do this. Before we lose our job or have a problem, let's plan the problem. What happens is very simple. If we increase our limits the moment we lost your job, you'd be better off. Instead, you asked to increase your limits after you screwed it up. Congratulations. You see, 29 is still green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. Simple. I wrote the rules and tools, 70s and 80s. Woo, goody. Here you go. Here's a cheat sheet. Come on. So what it is, it's like little notes, okay? Clip notes. Okay, fantastic. Here we have $500 card, 145, 2,580, 5,000, 1,450, and 25,000, 7,250. If you take it past those numbers, you dropped your score, guys, can't get any more. We got to play. Now, you're going to listen to some ding-dongs, and they think they're coaches. Ay. What a joke. Coaches my butt. Let me show you something. If you take your credit cards today, utility bills, and you make them paperless. Got it? Automatic payment. What you're going to do is call 888-567-8688. When I wrote down fast pay, quick pay for T or W, it became a spirit, and they still use it today. It's fast pay, quick pay. You're going to make an extra payment weekly, bi-weekly, okay? I want you off the national mailing list. Now. I want your score to go up in 3 weeks, up, and away. I watched them this morning. Look at what I did. Look what I did. No, you didn't do crap. The system does that. But the system does it. Again, it's simple. Please, please, please. The phone number's in front of you. Call it today. Just check it out. Maybe you want to get off the national mailing list and the black web too. It's up to you to pay attention and follow through or have a rerun tomorrow. What I just told you to do is right there in the left-hand corner. It's right there. It's right there. Do you realize you can make your score go up and away just by using the rules and tools I created basically in the 70s and 80s? Now, if you want something, all right, to score go faster and block crap, you have crappy credit as you're rebuilding yourself, not repair. It's simple. You're going to have what's called a rapid rescore. Write it down, please. When I wrote the rules and tools for rapid rescores for mortgage companies years ago, we use rapid score all the time too. It goes up and away, it blocks all your crappy credit. See, you need new credit for one reason, to rebalance your debt to ratio. And then I'd keep up 15 to 20% the most, 29% the most. From there, what do we do? What do we do? Pay it off every month. You will now have a $50,000 card. Ask him to show him the gold card he lost 3 years ago. Ask him to show a $50,000 venture card. He can't. See, coaches are blah, blah, blah. Most of them are full of crap. What do? We got the job, SSN, oh, goody. So SS5, SSN, oh, goody. What do? Then we compare it to the SS4. Oh, what does it say again? Employer and entity. Entity is division. All right, person. Are you a person? Are you a person? Come on, let's do this. Come on. We're not done. We're going to play some more. You're going to have 3 divisions of me. Write down divisions of me, please. 3 divisions of me. Simple. I want you to have 3 divisions of me to figure some things out. Let's understand. I'm going to show you chapter 18, okay? All right, this is rules and tools and answer the questions correctly and the real truth. So this is a corporate umbrella. I'm going to show you chapter 18, rules and tools. This division is going to be basically for contracts. This is going to be for supply cash credit. This is just cash credit. Now, when you listen to the circus clown, which is Howdy Doody, I call him, he's going to say sell your car to an irrevocable trust that holds all your assets. We don't want to protect the car. We don't give a crap about the car because what's going to happen, even Grant screwed this up too. See, I don't give a damn about 179. I care about who's the responsible party. Who is the registered owner? You? Goody for you. When they sue you, sir, they sue your wife too. Now she's pissed off. I don't want to do that. They sue her, they sue you. Now you're supposed to be understanding. Got it so far? Because your wife's your queen. You're the king. It's about time you act like the damn king, but that's okay. Because the problem, you keep bringing the damn pain home. Stop it, stop it, stop it. The car. Wow, wow, wow. You know what we could do? We can write down, we're willing to sacrifice a division, and the registration of a car, registered owner's division. I want to throw that sucker away if I have a problem. The insurance, the registration, and driver's license today, most of you have your home address on it. Isn't that called dumb, dumb, and dumber? Why would you do that and not use the mailing address? Now, we got to think about bankruptcy because what happens? Oh, what do we do? Half the people that file bankruptcy don't need a bankruptcy, but you went to a bankruptcy attorney. He's going to sell you bankruptcy, or she is. What do you think he's going to sell you, a pickle or a banana? They sell you what you don't need. If you're not losing your house today or garnishing your wages tomorrow, I'd say don't file, but that's just my opinion for you, but not here to be seeking an attorney. I just want to show you how to play the game to win. Is that okay? There it is. There it is. Am I wanting to bankrupt my family, which is kind of dumb, or corporation or division? Which one you want to bankrupt? Bankruptcy. You see 22,000 banks last year, bankrupt branches. Okay, we can play. Here's a rapid rescore. Not everybody needs one, but everybody should have one. Why? Because it blocks your crap. It pushes your scores up, and away. If you do what you're told to do in my classes every Saturday, 6 classes on Saturday, and fun, I'm online 6 days a week, twice a day. Isn't that fun too? What happens? There's the rules and tools. Get a rapid rescore. A rapid what? Rescore. It'll block your crappy credit and build you up, and away. And we have paralegals that do prove it or remove it. We're not do clear repair. We're not going to try to remove something you're guilty of. You're going to be a crook. Go ahead and be a crook. It's up to you. For $1,000, we'll analyze you, add history, and we'll hand you 10,000 back, 10 times your money. Is that okay? Is that okay? We did that today. If you Zelle, you get a 5% discount. I want to see if you're serious. Okay. Anybody who wants the $10,000 credit card rebuilding process right now, it's simple. I'm going to do it if you Zelle $500. Got the guts? $500. I'm going to give you 20 times your investment and repackage your life because I want you to do me a favor. After I rebuild you to 750, I want you to tell the damn world. Got it? Is that a deal? But if you don't do it, okay, pay more. Simple. Here's chapter 18. I heard this when I was a little boy. Mrs. Hope, the she devil from hell, used and abused me all the time. No one gave a crap. What did she say at the poker game? Don't talk to that piece of thing in the corner. They're all listening. I'm listening too. You know what they said? They said a corporation's a legal, right there, come on, legal person. So the LLC, LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC is illegal. What? It's right there. It's in the law book, chapter 18. I was only 7.5 when I heard it. Well, it may sue or be sued. Oh my goodness. So if they sue the LLC, they'll probably sue you. It's okay. They'll sue your spouse too. See, your problem is you don't know how to play. Shouldn't you learn how to play my way because your way sucks? Maybe. The lie, you lie to yourself and so does the world. I can bankrupt the LLC and C Corp anytime I want to. You got 26 ding-dongs in TikTok say that every day. Well, let's see. You signed for the lease of the building. You signed for the credit card. You signed for the car. You sign your name on things and, oh, goody, goody, goody. So when it bankrupts, who they're going to go get? You. Isn't that fun? Your problem is your lack of knowledge is why you kick your own assets every day. Maybe someday you'll quit having reruns. Now, I asked a college professor, a brilliant gentleman, law, business, professional law and all kinds of stuff. He's brilliant. I thought it was great. I love this guy. He's great. I asked him a question. When did the LLC, LLP, C Corp, S nonprofit grow hands? You go, what? What do you mean grow hands? I said, who's going to sign the goodies? Who's going to sign the bank account, the lease for the building, the car, the credit card, the loan? Who's going to sign it? You. Who's the duck? Quack, 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 bah! You're a duck and a sheep. Sorry, but it's true. You might want to join my club. It's called the Puppet Master Club. Hey, I started 45 years ago. I got presidents, rich and famous people, Lakers, Clippers, and Dodge Angel, and average people like you too. We Puppet Master time. That's getting a minimum $100,000 a month auto income. See, my problem with you is you didn't do auto income. You didn't buy that storage unit down the street, did you? You didn't buy the laundromat. You didn't buy the cars. Hell, you didn't buy the Jack in the Box or the Wendy's restaurant. Why not? Or the apartment complex. See, you realize one thing. If you had the credit, you could use it to finance the dream and offset the debt because it's offset by taxes. Credit, we can offset interest rate and credit card. We could finance the dream. The escrow closes and the management company pays the bill out of the proceeds and we get the leftover. Wow. Isn't that easy, hard to do? Structure, finance, and the dream. I set up structure, financing the dream. Is that okay? Is it okay if you pay attention today? I think you should play my way because I think your way, what? You know what I'm about to say? Take a picture. That's auto income. I started auto income in 87 for a reason. I had 16 escrows closing. It's too fast. See, I created basically 87, 84. All right, the form in 1989, I created the assignment of mortgage. So all these things work in conjunction, and that's what I was doing for me, helping the world learn how to play the game. So these are auto incomes. The dumbest business you could do that makes you money is a storage unit. Why not? What are you going to do? Let's get a line of credit to finance the damn thing. All right, let's get a line of credit from American Express called a blueprint loan. Blueprint loan is very simple. They drop the cards on the floor. That's okay. Because I'm human. Isn't that terrible? So what do we do? These give me a blueprint loan for $250,000. So if I had a blueprint loan, can I write a check to escrow? I probably could. What do you think? I call it boring and steady. Boring and steady. So let's understand something. I'll teach you how to do it all yourself. Simple. You do it all. Do all the work. Good luck with that. 99.9% have me do it for them because they screw it up. Sorry. Because they don't really know what they're doing. I have the whole puzzle, the whole piece, and what we do, the whole blueprint. We're going to play my way for a while. Is that okay? All right. We do it together. It's very simple. We do it together. What are we going to do? All right. You're going to elect me as one of your CFOs so I can use my goodies for you too. Histories, bank accounts, whatever we need to do. We're going to partner up and then agreement, CFO. I got no power to take your company. Simple. I'm just a CFO on paper. That's all it is. We connect the dots. Let's go get the $250,000 loan at American Express called Blueprint Loan. Why not? See, understand something. 19 years ago, all applications, I got them to put division process on the applications right there. So every application has division process. That's the ultimate goal. I like that. Now, American Express is so crazy, I believe, it's kind of nuts. They want you to have the cards. That's okay. Then they're offering you 99 more cards. 99. How many would you like? How many would you like? 99 more. Guess what to get to do as we play this game. And that's what I want you to do is learn to play. I don't want you to have 99. I'd like you to think about 9 cards. Okay. So if we had nine lines of credit, 9 locations of something, that's 18. 18 equals one thing. $100,000 a month. Simple. If we had 72 divisions, that equals 1 million a month. See, numbers never lie, only people do. Numbers are great because they're always proven to be true. Numbers work every step of the way, and that's how it works today. What do? If you want a platinum card for you, corporation, division, expense card, let me know. If you want the gold card, let me know. Simple. We do that for you too. So as long as you have a 649 personal credit, we can go play the game to win if you want to. See, that 250 is kind of fun. What it is? Simple. It's a line of credit up to 250. They call it a blueprint loan. 3 of the employees said they named it after me years ago. Maybe true. What do we need to do? It's right there. It's right there. So if we position this the right way, guess what's going to happen? They want 30 transactions per month in your bank account, per corporate bank account. They want to see 100,000 in other bank accounts. Is that okay? 100,000. What do? It's very simple. Because someone elects me as a CFO, I use my petty cash accounts to help them. So I'm going to say get to the escrow. We don't own any piece together. I own a piece of what you own because I own separate pieces, deed of trust. There's 215. There's 61 again. So here's $330,000 if we play together, play and have some fun. If you want to get to the golden dream. That's owning a piece of something, but it's up to you. You can elect me as a CFO. See, I own the pieces you're missing, and then we can connect the dots. Is that okay? Because when you have a piece missing, it's like, I can't go get it. So what do? I like Lamborghinis and Ferraris and goodies, okay? So again, this is, controlling about 2.2 billion when I was about 26. I don't own anything. I'm a puppet master. I control everything, don't own anything. Now they're starting to say that too, about the trust. These yellow books and orange books, there's mistakes in the first 10 pages. But you can play that game if you want to. That's 1,013 divisions. You want to play it? Let me know. See, I don't own it, but I got the keys. I learned a long time ago never put something in my name because it makes no sense. One of my first cars was a Quintas Lamborghini, but I had my race cars, my motorcycles, and race boats too. There you go. We play the game to win. That's the ultimate goal. We play the game to win. Is that all right? I don't have it in my name because I'm not done. It belongs to a division. A division. How many would you like to see? Only had 21 cars in the car collection. But the hell, why not? Oh, don't forget the Harleys too. Love ride, chalk ride, dispersions. What do? Wow. Now, God's a gift. All right. I had mansions in, Havasu, Big Bear, all over the place, having fun. But you know what? This is our weekend house, having some fun. Okay. What do? Well, it's where I park the yachts and race boats. Where you park yours? See, I'm the guy you can prove that I know fully. You know what? I can get you where you want to go if you want, but you got to pay attention and do what you're told to do. What a concept. Even the Duffy on the weekends on Friday or Saturday, I take my wife to Captain Jack's around the corner for a steak and lobster. And you can't write it off. The next time you see Carlton Dennis tell you can write off a house or all this crap that he talks, it's called crap. You can't write off the Rolex. That's not possible. You can't have a chef at home with somebody as a guest. You write that off. It's just called stupid. I've never seen someone as dumb in my life. So you're not going to write off the Rolex. You're not going to write off the yachts and things you think you can do. They're getting depreciation, all kinds of stuff. It's like an asset. That's like an RV. But you can play the game to win if you want to, but it's up to you how you have it registered. So please pay attention. Please. You cannot write off those things he's saying. You can write off all the time. I like this guy called Ben. All right. He's basically looking at these things and he's correcting. No, that's a lie. It's a lie. All right. It's Ben Nader. He's pretty good. I like that. What do? There's your yacht. There's a race boat too. Wow. What do? I like the helicopter, Lamborghini, big Bentley. So guess what? Where are you going to park their cars? In the garages, right? You see, the wind up there was kind of strong when we built the house. And the 4 lots, we need a lot for my helicopter too. But you know what? We put the pool inside because it's better to swim without the wind. Is that okay? We play. Would you like me to do all the work for you too? It's simple. I'll do it. So it's called you do, we do, I do. I'll line you up, put you in an escrow, and get you some auto income if you want, but I don't touch the money. If I build you a line of credit, you're going to write that damn check. I don't touch the money ever. I don't run a Ponzi, okay? So you get to play, but it creates an income of about $10,000, $100,000 a month. Is that okay? To the corporation. It absorbs the money, doesn't pay tax, so it's profitable. You get to write out the interest rate in the credit card, and you get a paycheck that offsets your taxes by house payment and break even. So it meets the requirement of what? Reasonable income. Wow, we could play. Your lifestyle is your income, by the way. So if we did this correctly, let's watch. So if I get credit cards, this is basically like the in cards. There's 6 of these suckers. It's 350,000. I'm gonna use the credit cards to do crypto, Bitcoin, all right, or stock trading, silver or gold. All right, I'm not going to use the line of credit for that. Line of credit is going to be for an escrow. So again, as we play the game, and understand Chase cards, there's usually no interest rate up to 22 months. Isn't that fun? No interest rate to how much? 22 months. It's like free money. I like free money, don't you? But it's up to you. You got to still pay it back. So again, if we have a credit line, let's put into escrow. So what happens if the escrow closes, the management company verifies how you paid, and they realize you used the line of credit. The escrow company, basically the management company, is going to pay your fee. You get your proceeds. They administrate the proceeds every month, but then they take the payment out before you get the payment because they make sure you have to pay the bill. In other words, you get the leftover. Leftover's up to you. Isn't that fun the way I designed this in 1987? That's $3,000 to $10,000 a month per division. You want to play yet? Let me know. So if I put $25,000 in an escrow, and I get to pay the bill first, and 4 of us get $3,200 a month. We're not rich. But that's a laundromat, dry cleaner, car wash. We're not rich. What if we did it 10 times through the corporation? See, the goal is get an auto income, owning an asset, have a legacy for real. Not what your family did for you and you're doing for your kids today. You're not leaving a legacy, you're leaving probate. 50,000, 5,600, okay. 75,000, 7,500, okay. If we put $10,000 into something, what do we do? 100,000 right there. 100,000 times 10, that's $1 million. So we can go buy a Wendy's restaurant. We can get a storage unit, laundromat, car wash. You can get it when you want. It's usually about $96.20 a month is an average up to that. Is that okay? If we had auto income, take a picture. There's your future, by the way. It's up to you how you want to play. I've been teaching and preaching for over 50 years. All right, 6 days a week, 5, Monday through Friday, and on Saturday, all classes too. Simple, we play. Now I got a blueprint sheet. This means I want to think about, talk to you for an hour on the phone with your partner of life. Past, present, future. We need to talk about that. Do you have a bankruptcy? Do you have a tax problem? Do you have basically a problem with Chase American Express? Family. You got a corporation or LLC. How many divisions you got? You don't have any divisions? Why not? 18 creates 100,000 a month. That's the goal. If you want $1 million a month, it's going to be 72. See, numbers don't lie, only people do. Irrevocable trust. There we go. To protect the equities and the assets. That's what we do. Car division. Now, when I wrote basically, all right, in my book, 15 years, when I was 15 years old, I wrote down cash flow, keep time, financial freedom. It's in the book. But what do we get to do? Simple. We get to play the game and win. A blueprint call today is $2,000, $2,999, $3,000. If you did it through today, now, they charge $2. If you did it now through the process of now, or if it's a Zelle or a card, they'll take either one at the office. It's $6.99. It's up to you. That means you're stuck with me with your partner of life for an hour, interview, and you set in up your goal. This is the right way. I think your way sucks. So what do we do? It's your turn. It's your turn. If I coach you for 3 months every 4 weeks, it's simple. I'm going to build you 50,000 in credit. I want the credit I build you go into the escrow, half of it, only half. Then I want to basically show you how to play the game more. Now, it's usually $11,000. They gave a discount to $4,000 today. Simple. We were going to change it all, but we got banned from TikTok till tomorrow morning because I said the word retarded. But sometimes I feel retarded too. What can I say? I guess I'll have to say I'm special. All right. So guess $4,000. Okay. If you did that today, it's $3,000 by Zelle or card. But if you don't do it, it's okay. It comes with the blueprint call as well. If you don't do it right away, guess what you get to do? You get to pass it by. 6 months, 100,000 in credit. 75,000 should go in escrow. The more in escrow, the more the bigger the project. It's usually 22,000. Today it's 8,000 right there. Very simple. They're going to do it to you for very simple for $5,000 by Zelle or card if it's done today, not tomorrow, today. Because I'll be back on TikTok tomorrow morning too. Go back to normal pricing. 9 months, 150,000 in credit. Let's put 100,000 in escrow. Let's basically this 33,000. It's going to be like $12,000. If it was done today, it's simple. They're going to do it for $7,000 for you. Right there, $7,000. Check or card. Or what? Zelle. 12 months. That's 200,000 in credit. 100,000 for you and the corporation, so it helps family and everything you're trying to do. It's more than you need, by the way, which is good. It's usually $45,000. They have it on sale for $16,000. Today, if you did it today, not tomorrow, not next week, it'll be 10,000 today. The credit loan usually costs about 20 grand. So the goal is very simple. Now you're stuck with me. Very simple. This is done today by check or card, or what do? Simple, Zelle, 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 Zelle. So if you want to get to Puppet Master Club, you're going to have to do $5 million a year. That's usually 72 divisions, $100 million a month at least. But it's up to you as well. What do? It's a mindset. If I could touch it, I could kick it. See it, believe it, go get it. I wrote that when I was 12. We play. I had this thing that I did. I was going to auctions all the time, having fun. Now, what happened basically when I was 17 and a half years old in the registered newspaper, it said payphones. So I went to this event and they say you get to make $300 as an average for every payphone you buy and install. $1,600. So how many months would it take to break even to get $300 as a profit after we pay for the payphone for $1,600? Well, I listened and learned, and I stood up and said, I'll take 10. I'll take 10. I kept going back again and again and buying other people's routes too. Ended up having about 22,000 payphones, up to about 6.6 million a month. See, it's a numbers game. It's an auto business, auto income. So I created auto income in 87, by the way. I'm always using winning the game of business. When I wrote that when I was 15, 16 out there, having fun. So I like goodies. You like goodies, yet? See, every goodie should be protected in a different way. Every credit card has a personality as well. We play. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. Been saying that since I was a little kid because the grown-ups said that. How you doing, little boy? Always good. So if you want to play in classes like this Saturday, it's pretty simple. You can spend the whole day with Ray. Simple. I like that. So we get some goodies for you too. So I'm going to hold your hand. We're going to sing Kumbaya and make sure you get through the process and answer your questions every step of the way for being old school, new school, and future school, and the whole blueprint for you. Is that okay? We play the game to win. Spend the day with Ray this Saturday. Now, leveraging money is this Saturday. It's a specialty class, but it's only for people in coaching. So you can go to the first classes, then after this class, you come back again, and no problem, because that class costs $500. You don't pay, you don't get to go. Simple to say, simple to do. But if you basically bought something today, I'll give it to you for free. Is that okay? It's in the link tree too. We play 800-254-9506. You got David and Lawrence here waiting to hold your hand and sing Kumbaya. The goal is to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. Is that okay? So if we take corporate credit, and again, it's lines of credit, we're going to buy a lifetime income. Why didn't you buy the McDonald's or the Jack in the Box or the Wendy's restaurant? Why don't you buy at least a piece of it? You can. You can only share of a piece. Then what do? You buy a lifetime income. It's a fourplex usually, Wendy's restaurant, Jack in the Box, or storage unit, laundry, something, right? Run by a management company. If you want 25,000 of credit today, and because I was banned on TikTok on Saturday, because I said retarded, because I was teaching retarded kids, so I got spanked until tomorrow morning at 8:43 in the morning. So I got to do something special because I lost that income from that doing it today too. 25,000 of credit. Well, they charge $2,500. So it's $1,900. It's $2,000 to this. Very simple. $2,000. If you did it today by Zelle or buy a card and call Lawrence or David now, I'm going to create that to $75,000 of credit. I'm giving you 3 times what you're paying for. But it's now. Not today. Don't worry. They won't do it tomorrow because if they did, I'd fire them. They want to do that because they're great guys. So it's a Zelle, or it's basically a credit card. Call now. 800-254-9506. I'd call right now because they just offered $75,000 for $2,000. 50,000, okay. 5,000 normally it's 3,000 a day. If you did that by card or by Zelle, I'm going to double that to 100,000 of credit if it's done today. Not tomorrow, today by Zelle or card. What do? 100,000 credit. Well, it's simple for you in the corporation. You have some fun. Normally it's $10,000. Their discount today is very simple. They charge $5,000 for that. It's very simple to do. I'm not going to double that. That's the discount you get today, $5,000. It's very simple. It's in the link tree as well. Call David, call Lawrence right away. If it's done now, you get it for $5,000 for 100,000 credit. That's half off. We play my way. It has to be a Zelle or a credit card right away. Now. So what do we do? 200,000 credit. That's a lot. 100,000 for a person and for the corporation as well. That doesn't make sense. I actually turn it into the division process as well. So again, that's $20,000. The discount they gave today is $7,000. It's done that way, and I'm not going to double that at all. That'd be nuts. But then that's a credit card, or that's a Zelle. I'd tell you to call 800-254-9506 now. David and Lawrence are waiting for you now, not tomorrow, today. The Reynolds University was my dream. I actually made a 22,000 square foot building. But then I got to die in a coma, come back there and being broke, had to rebuild in front of the world again. Got $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. Is that good? Buy my wife our next dream house. We played the game to win. See, I like goodies. You like goodies, Shep? Every Friday I do an analyzation class at 3 o'clock. You might want to go. Let me analyze you right away too. Kind of fun. But it's up to you. We're going to play. Now you're going to sign an agreement that says you're not going to jack up your credit and you're not going to apply during the program. If you do, I got to redo the rapid rescore and add more history to it because you screwed it up. And I will charge you another fee. So if you don't screw up the program, we're okay. Please don't screw up my program. Please, please, please. If you do, you're going to pay another fee. I have to reload it because you screwed it all up. Sorry. Don't get in the car. Don't screw up my program. Now there I am in a coma. Sucks. We took the yacht out in the backyard July 4th. July 5th, I get to lay there and die at 5:41. My tax guy stole my goodies. Nurse asked my wife if I'm a donor. I was given a choice to stay in peace or go back. I said, go back. So let's say I don't have any sad stories today because the reality is very simple. You have a choice. I fought through the pain every time I went through anything. I've been shot. I've been knifed. It sucks. Went to school at Torrance, Watson, Long Beach, all the good areas. But again, I moved 24 times since I'm 11 and a half years old. I don't have a sad story to tell you. I just have the truth that motivates the hell out of me because that's what it was. So guess what? If you can touch it, you can kick it. Today, I want you to take your driver's license, insurance registration right now. Look at the address. If it's home, change it to a mailing address, please. Don't tell people where you live. The register of a car belongs to a division in case you have a problem because you can always disconnect the division, isolate, incorporate, and you can bank up the damn piece. Get rid of the bad piece. Banks and grocery stores and cities do this in your face. I don't know why you don't do it yourself for you because you don't know how. Sorry. I think that's kind of silly, don't you? So guess what we get to do? We get to play the game to win. Okay. What this? You bought a car. What did you do? Wow, wow, wow. They ask you, okay, what payment can you afford? That's the time you shut up. Then they have this Isaac Egg credit report. They lie. They basically have the report. Why? Because they do this and jack it up. It kind of sucks. The Isaac Egg report's made up by the car dealerships, by the way. It's crap. All cars are marked up 60% anyway. And then if you let them get inquiries on it, they make extra bonus money. See what happens here when you sign the agreement, when you put above your signature, this allows one inquiry only. They can only give you one inquiry. See, your problem is you didn't control the transaction. You let them sweat you for 5 hours. All cars should be fleet price tax ID division. Simple. Why don't you buy them that way? I do. You should learn from me, and I'll teach you how to play the game too. So what do? We package you in your family now, today. Ultimate goal. I like to analyze you. I like to do a rapid rescore right away and tell you exactly what we need you to do step by step. There's rapid rescore. Everyone gets a 750 plus. So you don't have to pay it off every month. That's kind of dumb. And you don't use Credit Karma because they're a joke. They don't have Experian. They're going to die 6 times, so there's no fun of them to help you. So let's play. Use a company called analytical750.com. There you go, right there. If you want me to give you 10,000 credit, I'll build it up for you, and my whole team will too. But again, it's simple. It's $1,000 for 10,000 in credit. Oh, earlier after the discount, you didn't take the discount, you blew it. When I say now, Zell, call the office right away, it means now. It doesn't mean whenever you want to. Quit being a procrastinator. Okay, it's $9.99. Very simple to get the 10,000 credit because you didn't take it at the 5,000 time when I offered it. Now. Structure builds finance and dream. It's simple. If we have the structure and the finance, we get the dream. Is that okay? We play the game. We play to win. I like that. It makes sense. So I call it boring and steady. See, I don't want quick and crap and all this crap out there. I want something that makes sense. When I wrote the first book on laundromats and dry cleaners, I didn't write it so go run the damn thing. I said, own the thing. Now you got clients. You need to own the good. Stop it. You do it all. I'll teach you how. I'm online 6 days a week. From there, if we do it together, I would suggest select me as one of your CFOs, attorney in fact, if you want to. If we play this game, maybe I'll even help you some more too. It's up to you. I want you to close escrow. They have this up to $250,000 loan at American Express called Blueprint. All right, there's the applications. All applications for the last 19 years show division process in every application. You didn't pay attention, did you? The bottom line is simple. They offer what? Here's a platinum for personal business, same time, and an expense card and division card. Why not? How about the gold card? How about the 250? So what do? They want 30 transactions and 100,000 out of your bank account. Yeah, that I'll show you how. If you don't, it's okay. I'll basically tie up as a CFO for you if you allow me to. And maybe we're going to use my histories for you too. I like goodies. You want goodies, Shane? It's simple. It was 1,013 divisions. I like that. So what do? I'd like you to think about in the near future, 5 years from now, to be a puppet master. Because so far, half of you are going to be procrastination doesn't get there. Half of the other half is going to probably go get it. It takes 18 divisions to create 100,000 a month, 72 for $1 million a month. Numbers never lie, only people do. So we can play the game to win. Is that okay? Maybe you want me to just be a CFO for you. I can do that. Simple. Let's play. Here's the bank account. Shows 215 last month, 61 and 61. Okay. 330 shows that if you need some help. That's what we do in the unit coaching program. The goal is help you as much as we can. I'll do all the work if you want. So you do, we do, I do. Simple. What happens? Very simple. I'll line it up for you. The ultimate goal is playing the game to win. That's 10,000, 100,000 a month. Is that okay with you? Then you can decide what your paycheck really needs to be to break even. I just want you to break even. So what do? We use the credit cards, maybe Bitcoin, crypto, stock exchange, gold, silver. But lines of credit, that's really a line of credit to get an escrow. Write a check to escrow. Management company see how you pay. They're going to pay the bill first and give you the leftover. And make sure it's kind of dummy proof. Because sometimes I think we all feel like a bunch of dummies. Okay? So what do? 3,000 to 10,000 a month. Is that okay? Per division. All right. 25,000 in escrow. Laundromat, dry clean, car wash. Again, what do we do after the bill's paid? We're going to be at about $3,200 a month about that. We're not rich. But it's an out of income forever. And you put it in your irrevocable trust. So when you're gone, your children take over your empire. What if you did it 10 times? How about $5,600 a month? How about $7,500? How about $9,620? Up to that as well. See, numbers never lie, only people do. So we made it to a point you can get through the process and learn how to play the game to win. Again, I have to blueprint you. A blueprint call today is very simple. The office normally charges $3,000. All right, they get a discount for two. During the live webinar with me now, it's $6.99 if it did it today. By card or Zelle, no matter how you pay. You get the discount right away. Simple. It's your turn. 3 months of coaching. I'm going to build you $50,000 in credit, $25,000 in escrow, $4,000, normally about $11,000. These are the kind of things I want to line you up, and you make a decision if you want to. Hopefully you will, because I'll tell you which one I would pick, because I'm picking some in escrow anyway. So what do? That's $3,000 today by Zelle or card today. It'll go back to normal price tomorrow because we'll be back on TikTok in the morning at 8:43. 6 months, so right, 100,000 in credit, 75,000 in escrow. 8,000 is today, normally usually 22,000. The discount today is very simple. It is going to be $5,000 today, now. It can be basically card or Zelle. From there, 9 months of coaching is 150,000 in credit. 100,000 should go in escrow, in my opinion. Normally 33,000 is 12,000 a day. If you did it today by Zelle or card, it's $7,000 completely for 9 months of coaching. It's a now situation. From here, it's 200,000 in credit for you and the corporation. What do? Well, that's 44,000 bucks. That's expensive. Today, it's 16,000. What is your ultimate goal as we play this game? If you did it today, it's 10. Very simple. If you need to transfer money, then do a card on anything as a deposit. It's reasonable, and they basically work with you in the next day or two. It's up to you. But if you don't do it, guess what happens? Nothing. All right, Puppet Master Club's usually a $5 million company. What do? Referrals. 5 referrals, you can get credit or you can get store credit. Simple. You can get in the link tree and how to be an affiliate as well. You can actually be an affiliate, have some fun, and be an associate. You get to make 10% if you want to. So you have David and Lawrence in the back waiting for your call. 800-254-9506. What do? We look behind the curtain every day. Every day we look behind that curtain. The word no doesn't mean no. It means they don't know how. So we stay safe. We stay strong. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget at the end of the day. It's very simple. We get to play the game and win. All right. Always remember, please, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather Credit. Thank you for joining me today. Listening to what you could do starting now. 800-254-9506. And do your best. Let Jesus do the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.